Good day, fam people, how are you? I'm doing well, and today we are back with another video. This time a request by Manish Alarm, and that is to see which is, well, a one-on-one between the teacher and the jester. Now, you can probably tell which one I'm already betting on. We've already done this all before. But if you don't realise that you haven't watched these other videos, you should do watch them. But I'm definitely on the teacher's side here. I just like the teacher a lot. Now, of course, I'm not actually going to fight do up here. This is just for the sake of the thumbnail right here. Because you know it's cool. The actual fight will be happening down here. This is a map of Manish Alarm's request. I'd also like to say before we start the video, Igor, I could not find what's called Jerryland campaign and the quest, the quest to take back the country. Nor could I find Master Hand's Neon campaign. I apologize. I did look through a lot. For the Neon campaign one, there was 842 pages, and I'm sorry, I'm not that patient. But it's taken me like an hour to get through all of that. So I apologize, but without further ado, let's just get straight into the video and see in a one-on-one who's gonna win this. My money is on the teacher as always. Come on, you got this. Fuck! What the shit? Okay, that was a fluke. That was a fluke. Come on, teacher, you got this. You got. Oh my god! The jester folds the teacher. Okay. Third try's a charm, right? Right. Son of a bitch. Okay. That evens out the odds. There we go. Okay. Well, that about clears out in a one-on-one. I'd like to say that. Actually, you know, let's make it a little bit more of a fair fight, since the jester is worth 300 compared to the 200 the teacher. So a 3v2 should be, in theory, balanced. You know, if they actually helped each other, help him! You fucking. Okay, so I think we found the issue. Previously we did the offensive versus a teacher, and the teacher won that because the offensive's got a it's pretty much like a middleman. He's got pretty good offense, pretty good defense, but slightly more offense. But the teacher's just defense was way too good. These guys have such a good offense that they can just defeat his defense. Okay, now let's do some tests to see which one's truly the best. Start off with this test, the Squire test, because the Squire was basic units. I could technically use the Samurai. I don't see why I don't use it. Jesus Christ, you are a failure. Maybe there's a fluke. I remember him taking out quite a lot of Squires in his prime. But evidently he's past his prime since the last video. Damn it. Yeah, see? He can take out numbers. Come on, you got this. Okay, so basically the rule are, we keep increasing the amount of Squires in the fight until they lose 3 times in a row. So basically they consistently lose. And we know that the Squires don't win by fluking it. It does not incorporate the fact that the unit here may fluke it, but I mean they'll just get punished next round probably. Okay, so that's one failure. Come on, come on, come on. Teacher, I've had so much faith in you. Come on, you got this. Come on, you got this. Swing. Swing, you beautiful bastard. Use that glorious bit. Okay, so that's 2 losses. Come on. That's 3 losses, so he cannot take up to 10. Let's see, can he take up to 8? He's gonna die. He's dead. Unless he's not, but he probably is. You're a really bad positioning, but the teacher clutching. You know what, let's just ignore that event happening. Yeah, call it bias and whatnot. Okay, so he can take up to, say, around 8 to 10. Before he gets too overwhelmed. I'd say he only lost that because he got in a really bad position. Yes, I'm very biased. As always. Now let's see the jester, see how he holds up. Of course he dodges the initial attack. And he perishes. Okay, you know, let's reduce these 4. We know that the teacher could take on this much. How about the Jester? Also, I will be counting that as one defeat since it was the first 3 of them. So the rest of them didn't even matter. We took 3. Ooh, he actually handled that. Also kicked them up to Jupiter. Okay, let's do 8 again. See how he handles this. Okay, so he cannot handle 8. So they both kind of have that weakness of around 8 being the soft spot. When I say soft spot, I mean the exact hard spot because they're defeated. Jesus Christ. Okay, so they both perish around the same amount of squires. How do they handle range though? That's some bullshit. If I've ever seen it, he got lucky as hell that the archer sucks at shooting. Yeah, that's how it should have gone immediately. Out of the crotch, and you're to blame because you're giving archers a bad fucking name. And then this is going to end the same way. With an initial fluke, because this archer is incompetent at their job, I should have ceased your existence immediately. And then ending it with a shot really down low that shouldn't even be legal. So both of them have the same amount of weakness to that. How about to start against another unit? Just against the hoplite, sorry, I was calling it hoptile, never know why. Well, I actually call it Spartans most of the time. But I feel like this is a general versatility test. Since the hoplites are very versatile units. Got a good defense, a good offense. Definitely a very useful unit for their number. Cost. Can't speak today. So I think 3 is his limit. He could probably take on 2. I'm quite confident on that. There we go. So we can take on that many. Spreading them out a bit more so they don't get overwhelmed as quickly. Because it's quite unfair to have 5 of them right in their face immediately. That would kill either of them. Yeah, I think 5 is too many. Ooh, this one had a bit of a movement issue, and then now they're grouped up into 3. That's going to be a little more difficult to fight. Yeah, one last round. Okie dokie. Yeah, they can quite consistently kill the first one, but then the other 2 gang up on them. Okay, now let's test out the Jester's capabilities. Yeah, so the other 2. If they struggle at killing the first one, they're going to get killed by the other 2. They won't have time to recover from either spinning or parrying, or just die to the first one, I guess. Okay, final test. Okay, so that was a failure. Let's move on to what I like to refer to as the, let's call it the, what do we call it? We'll call it the, what I like to call the strongest non-boss melee unit, in my opinion. I like the Spartans a lot. Obviously, I like spears. Spears are probably my favourite medieval style weapon and all that. But this guy's just tankier, and his axe is way more practical in this game. Immediately had his ankles broken. Now you know how it feels to be the teacher, you little shit. Anyway, you know how it goes. Test 3. His aggression just overwhelms him since. Yeah, this guy's got really good offense. At the same time, he kind of, you know, wastes it by immediately dodging too far back, at least. Yeah, so we can't take on one brawler. And I'm pretty sure the teacher can take on a brawler, since he doesn't back up as far, so he gets a chance to punish. See, he can do it. So that does open up a little bit of an interesting door. So generally, against most melee units, they're around equal. In one-on-one, the Jester is better, but against shielded units, in other words, more versatile melee units, the Teacher is better. He only... Oh, damn! You got instantly flattened, just like the Jester did. But generally, as you've seen, he's usually handles himself a lot better. Because he doesn't sacrifice too much offensive capabilities when he backs up. Hey, the patient game, you know. Yikes, but that might be where he loses. I always find it interesting that he does slash for some reason, despite using, you know, a piercing blade. Granted, he's supposed to be a teacher, not really somebody supposed to be a master. Okay, yeah, so yeah, it's about 50-50 whether he gets killed or not. What other tests could we run? Well, peasants. We'll do 10 peasants versus 1 jester. See how many peasants they take, and I think this will be the final test. Well, that was pathetic. I think their issue is that he doesn't jump away. He doesn't jump away from the peasants. Peasants are kind of OP in that regard. They really are good at countering parry units because they simply don't jump or parry bleed their hands and stuff. Jesus Christ! Okay, can you handle 3? That's 90. That's literally less than a 30-year cost. No, he can't even do that. Okay, let's see the teacher. I think it's not going to end that well either, since he can't parry hands. Teacher, come on, you got this. Come on, you could handle 2. Teacher, you got this. He is not having a good day. Okay, let's reround that. Since he was clearly doing a lot better, he's way more durable. That's why being an old man. He's getting bullied. They get bullied by the peasant. So this is the counter for them. Well, on the bright side, at least this guy can consistently kill at least 1. No, why? I just said it. Okay, yeah, no, he did consistently kill 1. Wonderful. Jester most of the time gets to kill 1, but the Jester dies way faster, so arguably the teacher does better, especially when he sometimes kills 2. So that about concludes it. Now, to compare, if we had to compare which units are better against which, the teacher is better at handling the hoplite and the brawlers. The medieval squires are in the middle. That they sort of kill each other equally. Same with the archer, it just sort of ends with insta kill if they don't fluke their first shot. Peasants is also definitely handled better by the teacher, but the Jester is better at handling the teacher himself. So this is the conclusion. As you can see, they handle them, these 2 in the middle, and the peasant gets handled slightly, even though they still lose, the peasant is slightly better handled by the teacher. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like any more comparisons for units or ways to test out those said specific units with other units of your choice, feel free to comment it down below. Now if you're going to suggest a campaign to play, which I'm always welcome to play into, I mean all the campaigns that have been suggested I couldn't find. Mainly because the first one was at 842 pages, the other one was 23 pages. I looked through every page and I must be blind or something, and I didn't see it. If you're going to suggest a campaign, put as much detail as you can, you know, full title, their username, the tags they have in their campaign, and if it has a unique thumbnail, describe it. Again, I'd like to apologize for not being able to play the campaigns recommended. I did try, as I have said, and Master Hand, if you want me to find your campaign a lot easier, re-upload it, except add all the tags and stuff. So basically just tag every tag, even if it doesn't include the tag, because the more tags there are, the less other campaigns there are going to be to compare it to, and thus it'll be a lot easier, shorter number of campaigns to look through. Now that being said, thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, it greatly helps the channel, comment down below if you want to see me do anything now, whether that be tabs or anything else, because tabs is getting boring. I don't have any other announcements, so thank you for watching, and as always, Have a good day.